Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, to hear a tale that has shook not just Hollywood, but in the hearts of fans all over the globe. Kelly Ripa, the adored American TV host, the cheerful person we've welcomed into our homes for years, is now dealing with a devastating loss that has stunned and surprised even her most devoted fans. What could have possibly brought this once brilliant star of vitality, charm, and poise to such a catastrophic low? In this story, I will take you on an adventure full of unexpected turns, strength, and realities that might alter your perspective on Kelly Ripa and life in general. Kelly Ripa has been a source of joy for millions of Americans every morning for almost 20 years. She has maintained a constant, lively, and humorous presence throughout her career, from her iconic position on All My Children to her stint as co-host on Live with Kelly and Mark. Many of her admirers have no idea what lies beyond her beautiful grin. We must face a reality as a result of today's tragic news. Nobody is safe from life's worst storms, not even the seemingly unstoppable or the ones who offer delight to millions. What starts to unravel in Kelly's story is the space between her public persona and her emotional struggle. The news went viral on social media as soon as it came out. The audience was taken aback and confused by the sudden turn of events. Kelly, who has always exuded self-assurance, broke down in tears. There was no mention of TV deals or celebrity rumors in today's reveal. Rather, it was a deeply personal matter that sliced through the very essence of her existence. Viewers who were hoping for some lighthearted conversation instead saw an act of extreme frailty, truthful in a way that made listeners choke up and unable to cry. The online fandom went into a frenzy as soon as the news broke. X, Facebook, and Instagram all saw a deluge of thousands of messages. Some penned little passages of prayer. Some said that Kelly's laughing had been the only thing that had helped them get through the mornings when things had been tough. This news was shocking to many of Kelly's supporters in their 60s who had been there from the start. It wasn't only about a well-known individual they admired. It was about a friend, brother, or even a distant cousin with whom they had a close relationship. This collective suffering developed into a unique social movement, a huge sea of empathy that showed how much of an impact Kelly has had on people's lives. In the midst of the commotion, many were struck by Kelly's fortitude. She held back tears as she spoke bravely, determined not to let her anguish define her. She informed her audience, and perhaps herself, that even though it hurts, broken hearts can transform you. Her comments resonated because they were resilient. The people who put us to the greatest test are frequently the ones who define us in the end. Because of how sincere and honest this message was, many individuals were both upset and oddly moved by it. We were all reminded that even when it seems like the ground beneath us is unstable, there is always a way forward. During this dreadful time, her loved ones are the focus of attention. Kelly's husband, Mark Consuelos, has long been her real-life and criminal partner. They are among the few couples in Hollywood whose romance has stood the test of time. Mark transformed from a co-host to a pillar of support. Kelly found the fortitude to endure the storm in the consoling embrace of her spouse and kids. Fans who saw a glimpse of this close-knit support network felt a wave of affection and melancholy. It proves that even amidst difficult times, love can be a pillar of support. Stories like Kelly Ripa's reveal something truly human in life. Things might be unfair, erratic, and delicate. The depths of heartbreak offer an opportunity to rediscover connection, resilience, and appreciation. Many fans were moved by the story, especially those in their 60s who remembered their own hardships and how they overcame seemingly impossible obstacles. As Kelly's story demonstrated, resilience is not characterized by a refusal to let go. The main topic is getting back up after a setback. Millions of individuals were impacted by that message. So, there was an unexpected bright side to this tragedy. Kelly Ripa has a bright future ahead of her, even though the news of today will cause long-lasting distress. It's a journey of healing instead of finding happiness in the most unlikely places, and of finding strength in the people she cares about. Her career may have reached a low point, but perhaps that is part of its allure. It shows that well-known individuals, like TV hosts, actors, and artists, are still people. Through her compassion, Kelly has given us something truly precious: the courage to face our own heartbreaks with honesty and strength. As this chapter comes to an end, Kelly Ripa has captivated millions of fans with her contagious humor, charming demeanor, and touching stories for decades, making her a TV icon. Kelly's contagious enthusiasm and boundless energy never fail to make me feel better in the morning, whether she's on live or somewhere else. But the behind-the-scenes reality is often less glamorous than the one depicted on television. Following some heartbreaking news that has left them stunned and distraught, her loyal fan group is rallying around her in her hour of need. Kelly's various talents, such as her work as a TV host, her love for her family, and her seeming ability to multitask, have always earned her praise. She and actor Mark Consuelos have been praised as a power couple in Hollywood, a rare example of a famous couple's enduring commitment to one another. Their fans often see them sharing touching words, family portraits, and cute moments. But the latest news revealed an unexpected aspect of Kelly's journey, shocking her loyal fan following. Individual challenges that have been emotionally draining are the cause of this terrible turn of events. The stakes are higher in this story. Even though Kelly has always been honest about how she balances her demanding work schedule with her family responsibilities, it addresses issues that even celebrities can't avoid, such as transition, loss, and challenges. Kelly's openness has allowed her fans to share their most intimate thoughts on her family, her health, and any personal hardships she has chosen to share. A frenzy erupted on social media as a result of the announcement. Messages that were compassionate, supportive, and encouraging were sent in a tremendous volume. Many regular viewers were driven to tears at the sight of Kelly's suffering, unable to imagine starting their mornings without her upbeat presence. There are a lot of people who respect Kelly, and many have flocked to social media to express their gratitude for the positive outlook on life that she has, and the ways in which it has helped them overcome difficulties. You are loved by us. The fact that she has positively impacted so many people throughout the years is evidenced by the incredible response she's received. This moment is all the more striking because Kelly is more than just a star. She is a friend to the millions who follow her on a daily basis. The fact that someone who is familiar to us and whom we trust is going through a period of melancholy demonstrates that no individual is protected from the challenges that life presents. Her suffering has been translated into a narrative that strikes a chord with everyone who has ever felt let down or who has faced the death of a loved one because of her bravery attitude in facing uncomfortable truths. There is a silver lining to be found even in the midst of tragedy. In the past, Kelly has talked about the way that her connection with Mark and her children provide her the strength that she needs. Every cloud has a silver lining. Melancholy has the ability to bring people together. Her loyal fan base is hoping that she will draw strength from the people who care about her and overcome this challenge with the same perseverance that has served her so well throughout her career. Her journey also serves to highlight an important lesson. Despite the way things may seem, people who are famous have real lives and encounter serious challenges as well. Seeing Kelly bravely reveal her weaknesses may give some people the inspiration they need to talk about the hardships they have faced in their own lives. She is straightforward in a genuine and essential way, and in a society where everyone is under constant pressure to appear perfect, her straightforwardness is a breath of fresh air. There is one thing that is for sure. As the story continues, Kelly Ripa is clearly not going through this by herself. Not only does she have a caring family, but also millions of people who admire her and support her in return. Despite the fact that the tragedy is quite shocking, it brings her human qualities to mind and serves to increase the love and appreciation that people already feel for her. As they wait, everyone is praying for the best outcome and thinking about her. No one is daring to breathe a word. Kelly has provided so much joy and laughter to so many people, and as a result, she deserves to be loved in the same way.